Hello everyone, Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. In this educational video, I'm going to talk about a double bottom or W pattern. Um, these two terms or these two patterns actually, there are people just using different names, but they're the same. They're basically one of the most powerful reversal pattern that you can find for a long position. So basically, when price is coming down for equity, um, hits the first low here and then bounce back up and just going back down again, back test this low. Sometimes it goes kind of like very, very aligned a price for the compared to previous bottom here and then bounce back up. Sometimes it goes like this, bounce back up, going stretch down a bit, just a bit, and then going back up nicely to the upside. So these two patterns are almost the same. They're calling W pattern, which is the W letter in English, and also double bottom. So double bottom is like a testing twice one level, I should say, or kind of like getting below this as a double bottom. Whatever you want to call it, this is one of the most powerful reversal pattern. Uh, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the odds enhancers for this, how we can find it in chart, and how we can trade it. Basically, it is fine to find double W pattern or double bottom at the very, very good location. So first odd is going to be a location when you want to see this. So do you want to see this in middle of like a rally, then forming a W pattern going up, or you want to see something like this at the top? So at the top, when you see something like this, people are calling as like a triple top, right? So they're looking for a trigger to the downside. So we don't want to see this. This is a maybe, so I'm gonna just half check this. But the best scenario for this is gonna be just when price is going all the way down to a very, very important historical pivot for the market. Just imagine market has a rally going up and then getting into a severe correction or kind of like a bear market in that equity class and going down and then getting to that historical level. And then we will see a W pattern going to the upside. So that would be kind of like the trigger for us to see. So the first thought is gonna be location. The second one, so first is gonna be a location. The second one is gonna be indicator. So we wanna double check with our stochastic, and also RSI as well to see if those two indicators, usually one of them either is fine. I would rather go with stochastic first, then RSI. And if they confirm that pattern, then it signals us, okay, probably we are at a good W pattern and we can trade this with a very, very low risk to reward award. So let's get into examples. I have two examples for you. The first one is going to be SHY, which is Hershey. The second one is going to be a gold chart, which is very, very interesting to see. In gold, you see lots of W pattern. Okay, so first one, Hershey. Hershey, you see that? So price is coming severely down in a very, very strong downtrend. And if we go to monthly chart, because for finding the good location, again, so first thing is going to be what? Location. So for finding good location, when you see this chart, when you see this at the beginning, you understand that this is going to be a nice, good demand area. Another one is going to be a this demand area. So this is going to be a demand area number one. This is going to be a demand area number two, right? So we got reached into demand area number one. And here is a breakout. So this monthly chart shows that this is a good breakout through above this consolidation period. And it goes all the way up to another consolidation to new all-time high, right? So right now, stock is coming down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 month, exactly 7 candle, which is very, very interesting to see number 7 at the bottom here. So reacted nicely to this breakout candle demand area. So this ought satisfied, checked. All right. So the second thing is going to be seeing the W pattern. So as you see here, you can see W pattern in this chart. Even if you go to weekly time frame, hardly you can see that. Some people see that, some people don't. It's not that obvious, but you can see that this trend, this dominant channel going down, actually broken to the upside once, coming back, test this bottom. By the way, if you just zoom out here, you will see that this is kind of like the detailed picture of that consolidation or demand area, which just Hershey touched at top of this demand area at what price was that? So it's going to be 183, 183.74 cents. So just touch this one, top of this breakout, and then bounce back up, back test with a nice hammer last week. Okay. And this week, obviously, Doji, just today is Monday, December 4th. When I'm recording this video, you will see that next week, which is going to be December, I believe I am going to set it for December 13th. So you will see that a week later. However, it doesn't matter. It's just educational purpose. And from that perspective, potentially you will see that this W pattern completes to the upside, or we are just there. By the way, you can see obvious one in a weekly chart. If you go to daily chart, because for finding good location, you need to come from bigger picture or bigger time frame. So this is very, very obvious that we see this W pattern is forming right now. It's not complete yet. So here's the one test, going back up nicely, coming back, second test, exactly coming along at the same level compared to previous pivot, and goes back up nicely. So for trading this, we need to see confirmation. And confirmation is going to be, we need to see close above this top. So when first bounce occurred, we need to see going down, coming back up, and we need to get above this. So when we get above this, we should say this W pattern is formed, and basically we are going to an important supply area, which is going to be this breakout here, this breakout here. We got this breakout to the downside. Sorry, this is a pivot. Apologies for my language. This is pivot, this is pivot, this is breakout, and this needs to go higher after breakout above 200, going all the way up another 10%. Potential scenario is going to be we are going to hit this. By the way, we are not there yet, but we see this at the beginning of this W pattern. So at number 1, location confirmed. At number 2, pattern is about to form. At number 3 is going to be indicator. Okay, so let's see what indicator tells us. Indicator, here's a stochastic. Stochastic, if we go to a weekly chart, so we nicely see a stochastic momentum is going up. And also RSI, look at between first pivot and the second pivot. So first pivot, RSI comes down here, but second pivot, RSI is pretty far from this one. So this means there is a nice divergence between these two pivots, which actually confirms that pivot is or this W pattern is very, very important, strongly going to the upside. So this is confirmed, these two pivots. Let's go here, see that even MACD, so price is gonna be at the same level, but MACD gives us what? A higher low. RSI gives us higher low. Even stochastic doesn't. So we have two indicators confirm. RSI confirms. Stochastic not confirmed, but gives us a nice dual back reversal to the upside, which is pretty good. And we should say, yes, this is good W pattern. And for trading this, you can put your stop loss here and trade it nicely right now. So when we get above 200, easily we can go to the next important level, which is going to be this. So let me just put a line here. So if you see this one, we have got this consolidation here. So basically, the line is going to be here. So the next important level is going to be somewhere around 200, I believe 213 to 200 to 207. Right now we are at 192, so we can have another potential 10% move to the upside, which is going to be a good. In a short amount of time, we can see 10% to the upside for this name if we get above 200 level. So right now we are at 191. So that was a first one. The next chart is going to be a gold. So let's move to gold. This is gold daily chart, and in September 2022, October, and also November, gold just challenged this important pivotal point here, somewhere around 1600, I should say 1650 to 1616. All right. So this important area, and some people are saying this is triple bottom, which I argue this is not triple bottom. This is two W pattern forming at the same time inside each other. However, before getting to this one, let's move back here and see where that location is coming from. So location is coming from this important demand area. And if you just look at this chart, this is a gold price in March 2020 going all the way down due to COVID crash, sharp move to the upside, and we had this pullback consolidation. So this is a nice demand area before getting into multi-week demand area, and after that breakout to the upside to the new all-time high. So there are two demand area number one, demand area number two. So demand area number two works pretty nicely a couple of times before that. So this W pattern, look at that. So this W pattern forms exactly in this demand area. So we want to see where chart is giving us good buying opportunity. Everyone is looking at this demand area if you are supply demand trader. So when chart or price get into this area, we should see some reversal pattern. So when this W pattern forms here nicely, getting above this pivotal point, look what happened to that. So after that, price is getting all the way up to here, coming back down, back test, sideways consolidation, going to new all-time high, and then coming back down to this triple bottom or 2W pattern at the same time. Okay, so let's focus on this one, this W pattern. Again, it goes back to this multi-week demand area. So what do I say by multi-week demand area? If you just go back here, you see that this is a nice demand area prior this breakout. This W pattern doesn't show exactly W pattern here, but as I show you in daily chart, it was pretty obvious, right? So this is another nice demand area. So we have got surge, wide range bar, pullback, surge, consolidation, parabolic move to the upside. So two demand areas. So this demand area is going to be a 1641 to 1592 to 1641. Yes. So this W pattern forms here, but it doesn't obvious show the W pattern. I will get to this one. This one first, which is March 2021. Let's go to the daily chart again. So we find out the location. Location checked, all right? And here we go. So location checked. Right now we want to see what? RSI, stochastic, pretty nicely, right? So here is low. Here's the back test. Look at RSI, nicely going up. So this is a good divergence, a bullish divergence. And here is in a stochastic, dual back reversal to the upside, nicely going up. So this is a good divergence to the upside, right? Perfect scenario. How about this one? How about this one? Okay, so we have a 1W pattern here. We got above this with a nice wide range bar. Perfect scenario. Another W pattern is here. Inside this low, we have nice W pattern. 1, 2, to the upside. Look at here. And look at here as well. Perfect, right? So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes patterns are inside each other. Patterns are just forming within each other. So we shouldn't be confused when we see something like this. If we go to smaller time frame, which is 4 hours, 4 hours chart, let me zoom back here. So it doesn't give me, unfortunately, the a good fragment going back there. But anyway, so again, going back to the daily chart, this is pretty nice scenario for our W pattern. And if you go to, again, our indicators pretty nicely showing that between this low, and this low, we have a nice divergence to the upside, right? So it's kind of like a linear flat double test or triple test, but I would rather to see this one as a 1W pattern or this one as like a bigger one. So this pivot is going to form inside one pivot going to the upside. Perfect scenario. So in both cases, you see this pivot engulfed, this pivot engulfed with what? Wide range bar. In both cases, we engulfed with wide range bar. Here's the wide range bar here. Sorry, wide range bar here, not this one, and wide range bar here for this one. So perfectly, we see that after that, there is no shorting opportunity. It's just all about long position. Any pullback could be a great buying opportunity, as I'm just mentioning in my videos. So this is the way that I look at the chart here. Right now, gold is coming down and we are looking for another setup, hopefully W pattern somewhere, and then we can get involved with long position. Okay, I believe I covered everything for the W pattern. I'm really interested to see your comments. Please put your comments down there. What's your questions? And see you in the next video with another educational material. Have a fantastic evening. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.